Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I'm back with my blue gloves to look at some more trading cards. We've been doing anime trading cards all day. We did a huge anime multiverse battle in the morning with 5 different sets, which is a lot for that niche. So we're going to switch gears a little bit and look at some history cards. I know these aren't the most popular things, but I find them completely fascinating. And the potential to pull things like, ship relics and pieces of hair in cards, and it's insane the kind of weird things that could be in here. So I definitely want to take a look at them. We've already looked at this Washington Chronicles box. So today I'm adding the 1945 end of World War II box. So this is from last year, also by the Historic Autograph Company. So these are both by the same company. And they both have 10 packs in them. We've opened one of these, so we're going to probably open 2 packs of this and 2 packs of this and do a little bit of a mini pack war between the two. It should be fun. But before we start, I want to show you my favorite cards, which haven't changed yet, even though I just opened some pretty awesome cards from Fate Stay Night. They just weren't, these are still better. Sorry. So here, my top card is this Thanos from Hero Battle. It's an SGR, which is a very high rarity card and features my favorite Marvel character and purple etchings. So yeah, I'm all about this card. That is definitely my favorite. And then my second favorite is this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure card that came from the Hot Blood Universe anime multiverse set. So this is not from one of the JoJo sets that I usually open. This just came out of a multiverse set. They happen to have some JoJo cards in there. And this one just looked great, so I definitely am keeping this as my second place card for now. I don't think we'll get anything better from these, but it could happen. But before we dig into those, I want to open a different kind of pack. Usually during these videos, I've been opening up a Topps Chrome 2023, but since these came from Dave and Adams, I figure what I'll do is open their free gift. So as you know, like they always give a free gift with any order, and in this case I selected the dog tags from, I guess, from The Force Awakens, or is it Star Wars generally? Well, I don't know, but it's some kind of interesting little not trading cards, but something else. I don't know, we'll see what this is. I had some Winter Soldier ones before that were kind of interesting too. Okay, so it looks like there are 16 that you could collect. And they are, in fact, dog tags. And I guess they can be gold-plated, would be the sort of your chase, if you will, in here. It looks like I just got maybe a regular one. But yeah, definitely that looks just like a silver. That doesn't look like gold to me. So that is Finn on a little dog tag. I don't know. Do people collect these? Do you collect these? I don't know anyone who collects this kind of thing, but apparently it is a thing because I now have maybe 4 or 5 of them from various different franchises, so this must be something that people do. I just, yeah, anyways, it's not for me. Okay, we'll put that aside. Again, that was just kind of a freebie they threw in, so I didn't pay any money for that. Their freebies weren't that great this time, so that was kind of the best choice of what I had to pick from. Usually they have more sports card packs and things that are interesting to get, but they've been giving away more like sticker packs and stuff recently, so those aren't as interesting. Okay, so here's our 2 boxes, and I'll kind of show you the size of them. These are both blaster boxes of this product, so it's the cheaper product. Well, this was almost $40. There are hobby versions of this too. And then there's like a platinum version, so you can get all sorts of different versions. But there you can kind of see what sorts of cards can be in here. There can be hair, coin, pieces of uniform. Although what I've read on their website is if you get this uniform piece, it won't necessarily be the uniform of the person on the card. So you might get like a famous general's uniform piece, but it won't actually be from their uniform. It's just a random piece, basically, which is fine. That happens sometimes. Okay, so it looks like here, this one had 6 packs in it. So what we'll do is, and I already opened one, so we've got 5 left. So what we'll do is open 2 of these today, and we will random which two we open. So I'm going to go to random.org. And that's just a website where I can roll some dice. I'm putting in 1 through 5. I'm going to roll 3 times and we'll take the third result. So it was a 1, it was a 4, and it was a 5. So that one will get opened. And then we'll modify the dice to be 1 through 4 and roll one more time. 3. So that's what we're going to open today from Washington Chronicles. We'll put that up against two packs from 45. So let's open that up. I've always been kind of really interested in the history of World War II, being such a major event and everything. But I'm not an expert or anything like that. So here's our cards. They're very heavy. I don't know if there's a specific one that's heavy, but or maybe they're just all heavy. They're very heavy cards, though. So here's we have 6 to choose from. We're going to do the same randomization. So I put in 1 through 6, and we'll throw out 2 results. So there's 4, but we're not going to take it. And 5, we won't take that. And then 5 again. So that will get opened. And then I'm modifying the dice to be 1 through 5. And rolling once more, and it's 3. So this one will get opened. These 4 will get saved for another day. They go back into the archives, and I don't know what I'll use them for, but something else. We're going to need room for cards now, so I'm going to put those to the side. And then, yeah, let's get going. And we won't do any kind of formal pack battle or anything like that, but we will try to pick maybe our favorites and put them up top here. But wow, these are really tightly packed. Geez. That is going to be challenging. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to cut this open, but let me first show you the pack here. And it's kind of just has some basic information on the back. They all say bonus pack. That's not really, I guess not really a bonus pack at all. Let's see if I can cut this without damaging anything. I don't even know if I can. This pack is so tightly packed. Oh, I was able to get it open. Okay, good. Wow, though, that is really... I'm going to have to cut it down the edge here, which I'll do very carefully here. And we can peel it a little bit. Try to get these out. If you're opening these yourself, be warned, they're very hard to open. All right, so here we go. This is, I guess, an Axis card, because you could see that on there. And this is Ahmed Mahar Pasha. I don't know who that is. Egyptian premier, I guess. But that's just a standard base card, basically. Here's a greatest jazz mission ever. So the cool thing about these sets is you can learn from them. I'm not going to make you read them all right now. But that's kind of what I really like about them, is that, you know, they will teach you some history too. They're not just for fun, although they are quite fun cards as well. Here's the AAGBL Championship. I guess that's I don't know what kind of, maybe a baseball league, maybe? I'm not sure, sorry. Then here we have the Glass Menagerie. Tennessee Williams, it's a play. Interesting. And then here we have Mussolini dies. Wow, that is dark. Sorry to ruin your day. That is super dark, but I mean, he was a dictator, so I guess deserved it. But man, that's a that's a dark card. I guess you gotta expect that in a World War II set. But wow, that's pretty dark. So there is OSS disbands. Here's Eddie Slovic. Eddie, only service member, court-martialed. Well, for desertion. Wow, famous. He's famous for desertion. Good job, I guess. Here's Moving Day. Painting, I guess. And then here is Harry Arnold. Not sure who that is, but somebody. And then here is baseball league. Okay, so that's a baseball league. Interesting. All right, so that was one pack of 1945. Let's open a pack of Washington and see if it has anything better. Although from what I see, they look kind of similar in style. There's a lot of black and white because these are old and there's not a lot of color pictures from back then. Although this set will have more color because they just kind of are sort of taking pictures of, you know, things. Like this is one of the fort necessity. It's just, that's what counts as a fort back in the Revolutionary days. But, you know, they did what they could. Here is Commander-in-Chief. It's Washington there. This is Oliver Wolcott. Nice. I keep checking the backs because there are short print cards in here, and it's sometimes hard to tell if you have one. So here's the Golden Eagle, but if you do, it'll say up here. So that's kind of what I keep looking for on the back. I'm also trying to figure out who these people are, because I don't know. This part of history, I don't know. This is older than I've ever really learned about. I was born in Canada too, so I know a lot about the Canadian Revolution. If you want to learn about that, it wasn't as violent as your American one. We kind of just said, "Okay, Queen, we're done," and then we were done. That's sort of how that went. Nice. Here is Tiswell. Okay. That is. Oh, that's his dying words. Wow, that's kind of dark too. They put like a microphone. That's really sort of dark. This card looks nice. Very well printed. Bushrod Washington. Nephew. All right, interesting. So there you go. There's Washington Chronicles, and there's 1945, one of each. And now we'll open another pack of each and see if we get anything better. Yeah, and I know these videos aren't as popular. That's okay. Not many people collect these cards, I think, or if they do, they don't watch a lot of YouTube. But I still enjoy opening them, mostly for the like novelty of this. Like, you're not going to get this in any other trading card set, so the fact it even exists is kind of novel on its own. And if you know me and the archives, that we love that kind of stuff, so we will definitely continue to pick up things like this. Although they do a lot of releases, we will not be buying one of everything they do, because they do 7 or 8 releases every year, and that's probably too many. Truman becomes president. 1945. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so I was telling you there's like short print parallels, and this is one of them. So it'll say at the bottom there, 90 of 199. So they're not stamped serial number, but they are numbered cards, numbered history cards, if you will. And that's, again, like kind of an interesting thing to have, right? No one probably wants it, but it's interesting enough that I will put it to the side here. That is a numbered card from a history set. Here is Tommy Brown baseball. Ernie Pyle dies. Oof, that's rough. Well, I mean, it's a war. A lot of people are going to die. Arrested for treason. Impressive. Here is Hideko Tojo. Oh, wow. That's a Japanese commander, yeah. That was rough, too. There's a raid on, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Here is William Campbell. It looks like some kind of flight gear, maybe? Yeah, definitely some. Oh, Wild Bill. Okay, I've heard this name. I didn't know his last name. Yeah, definitely a famous pilot there. Here's a film that was released around that time. Spellbound. Interesting. And then this is Happy Chandler Resigns. Support of the baseball commissioner, I guess. Kind of interesting. It's a little bit of intersection with sports there. Not too much. So I'm not sure. I don't really have any favorite cards from this. They all kind of interesting, but that's about it. I think they're kind of interesting. I think like these kind of cards are still always look a little better, right? It's just the way it's going to be. But let's keep looking anyway. Here we have Washington's religion, I guess. The Battle of Jumonville Glen. Nice. Here is the American Revolution. I thought the whole set was about that, but I guess Washington did more than just the war. Here is Summer Seat. So this must be kind of old house, I guess. Newbold Conspiracy? I don't know what that is. Let's see what that is. George Washington used his leadership and diplomatic skills to put an end to the Newburgh Conspiracy. A planned military coup. Wow, so there was going to be a whole thing. Jeez. Okay, well, good job. There's Mount Vernon Mules. Here is the Whiskey Rebellion. Kind of interesting thing again. This is the Treaty of Tripoli, so this is how the Revolutionary War ended. Oh no, I'm so sorry. This was like protecting the ships, right? I know a little bit of history, but not that much. Oh, so when the microphone's on it, it's like quotes. So here's guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Very nice. And then, is this a short print? Maybe. Battle of Pell's Point. Yeah, so that is short print to $6.99. So not very short, but it is a short print card, so I will take it. And now knowing that, I believe this is also a short print. I just probably missed the numbering on it. Yeah, there it is, 1 of $6.99. So this color on the bar is what indicates it, I guess. So those would be sort of our hits, if you will, from this battle. These 3 cards are numbered, so that counts as hits. We didn't get any interesting relics. That's too bad, but maybe next time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and pick up one of these blasters if you ever see it in a store. They're a unique addition to your collection at the very least. Have a great day.